All right. Hello, everybody who is here. So, I got to tell you guys, I didn't finish my card in our last challenge, and I want to finish my card. I don't like not finishing. So, I did take on a bigger challenge though, because I'm doing like the purse and I'm doing the craft roulette perimeters and I'm doing all of that. So, because of that, I didn't get to finish my card. I also tried something new. Who does that on a night when you're doing a challenge? But I do, and I'm trying something new and I messed up the die and had to start over. So all of that happened and now I am finishing my card. I always like to go live though because if I do a video, I won't record it. It wouldn't I'm sorry, it would never hit YouTube if I do a video. So I'm always going to do a live so that I can make sure they get it out there and then I don't have to edit because I'm just not about that life. All right. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Tamara. I know Mary Alice is going to join soon as well. Hang on, I I like to have it running over here on my other side. Hang on, let me make sure my YouTube is showing so I can see who's there. Okay, there we go. Okay, sweet. We're excited to stay with you. Yay! I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want anyone else to have to stay up. My other um friends, they have to work tomorrow. I do too, but I am one of those people who have like a whole bunch of energy. And if I did not finish this card, it would drive me crazy. So I love a challenge and challenges fuel me. So I want to finish this card. So I'm gonna finish and I gotta do it live. Hey Mal, what's happening? All right. So you all know the drill because you saw the first part. This is just part two. We're gonna go down to the down camera so we can finish this card. Hang on, let me add it to the stage. And I would keep both up, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna, guys. So let me go ahead and turn off my camera here. And now you should be able to see here. Okay. All right. So on my card, what I want to do, I appreciate you guys coming back. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. On my card, what I want to do, the purse is finished. Some modifications I made since we ended. I wanted to remember I got to do 90s colors because my perimeters for craft roulette are 90 colors. So I want to make sure I got all the colors. So on the inside, I added some polka dots. They're very colorful polka dots. And then I also added purple on the inside because I didn't like the white handle. And those are the things that I have made changes to. All right. So now is the fun part because now is where I get to actually make the color. Cause y'all notice I didn't color or anything. What? I know. That's just crazy. That's crazy talk. I always do my coloring and stuff, but I wanted to get that purse done. I knew that was gonna be a bear. And so I did. Okay, so let me grab. So what are you guys up to out there besides staying up and hanging out with me late, which is awesome, and I appreciate it. Where did I put my listen, guys? I had my papers there so that I wouldn't lose them. And guess what I did? I lost them. So let me find my stencil. I thought about using this stencil. Um, I also thought about whether I want to. So these are some of the animals that I'm going to use. Um, and there's a bear. But you know what else? I have a Noah's Ark um, die. And I'm thinking I should use that die. But you know what? I don't know where it is. So I'm probably not going to use it because then I'd have to go all the way over there and I have to search for it. So it's not going to happen. All right. So let me. Let's see. Oh, so one thing me and Tamara were talking about, Tamara, you got to help me because I'm probably going to forget. Bingo. So we were watching. Hold on. Tamara says she was hunting for a stamping platform then started sorting. So you've done nothing, laugh out loud, or mental chaos. I understand that. I understand that. That is my language. Mental chaos is me. But Tamara, start us off. We were talking about bingo. Tamara, I have to give like more of the details in the chat, but she was asking me, Tamara's like my oh, you're working on a sheetload of cards? Awesome. Awesome. Tamara is like my hype person. Yeah. Because well, one of my hype person. I got a few, but she's really good. So she was like, are you watching bingo? And I forget who was doing bingo today. Who was it? Was it Carrie Rhodes and somebody else were doing bingo today. And so Tamara told me to watch it, and I did, and it was kind of cool. They were doing bingo. It was craft bingo of the things that they want to accomplish. And oh, it was Taylor, Sarah, Link, and Carrie Rhodes. I remember Carrie Rhodes. Um, but and 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 she thought that would be really really cool for me to, because I have goals and she wants to see me fulfill those goals, and she has goals and it's on her goals too. So she's like, you should do that bingo. You should do it on your show. And I was like, that's kind of cool. And I did mention it to Christy, but Christy is all bingoed out. So it'd probably be one of those things that I would do. But she can't stand bingo because she's um has done it so much in her field, in her career. So that makes sense. So bingo is off the table um for her. All right, let me see. But I do want to do it because I think it is a cool idea. So Tamara's explaining it in the chat. She says, yesterday we watched Taylor, Sarah, Lynx, and Carrie Rhodes. It was blank, and you fill in the blank card. You put your crafty go. Oh, they were full. Oh, okay. By the time I saw it, I saw their goals. So it's a blank card, and you put in your goals in the bingo areas and see how it goes. I like that idea. I think that's a really, really cool idea. Now, Christy was saying that Delise did something similar to that as well. So I was like, oh, that might be definitely something to explore. But in any event, that's what we were talking about with Vico. Let me move this out the way. Now I already have limited spacing, and with this die machine, it's getting crazy. But anyway, here we go. Look at him. Look at the unicorn. The unicorn. Put this up here. So my thought process with this unicorn was to initially was to it was going to be the inside of this. I mean, I still could. Still could. I still could. Kind of. Let me see something. But if I did that, I would have to. That is a big unicorn. It is. I'm probably gonna have to tape it down. But let me just see what type of setup I want. Because I definitely want the entire horn, which means either I'm coming in at an angle or, let me see. Get out of there. Stop sleeping. Either I'm coming in at an angle like this, where it would be half on, half off, half on, half off the uni. Look at that. So then it's gonna go to the edge if I do that. But then I could probably do the unicorn in black, which might be cool because everything else is colorful behind it. I think I'm gonna try it. I think I might. I think I might, y'all. Hang on, let me get some tape. Mal, what are you doing? Are you just watching? All right, let's see. All right, let me tape this here. Let me tape this part so I can not go on that. There we go. Mal says, do it, do it. I'ma do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. Look, it comes. Let me see which one of these blending brushes can I put black on. And it feels like VersaFine is the black, y'all. Let's see. Hey, Versa. Hey, Versa, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Versa. It's so juicy. Either I would say either VersaFine or what's his name? In the crowd, who likes stenciling? I love stenciling. I'm smacking on some turkey salad. Yum yum. You know, my husband made chicken salad today. It was so good. That's what I was smacking on before when I was telling you guys I had to. Mal loves stencils. Do you like them? You don't like stencils, Tamara? I figured this will make the unicorn stand out too because it's black. No one thinks of a black unicorn. No one. Oh, I'm good. Okay. I thought I went outside of the area I didn't want to go in. Tammy loves stencils too. Tamara, do you not like stenciling or you just don't know? So I will tell you, when I first started stenciling, I didn't like it. And now I know the reason was because I wasn't doing it right. Like I just didn't know how. I was trying to stencil like I was an artist. So I was trying to like color with pencils and keep them straight, and it wasn't straight, and I just wasn't happy with that. But now that I see the error of my ways, I have since seen the error of my ways. I'm a stencil friend. There we go. Give me some juice. Let's juice this up. I want it juicy. Dun. I like it. I like it. Juicy. Boo, 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 boo. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh, shuckamataz. That black. All right, let's see what that looks like. Y'all ready for the reveal? Tonight's card, you added a stencil after you had all the stamps and coloring done. Nice. Tamara says she likes them, just learning them. You got a big order from a Colorful Life Designs. You'll be stenciling every day. Ooh, girl, let me tell you, I don't know them, so I don't have anything from them, but I have a lot of stencils. We can get on here and stencil. Like, I love it. But I also learned a new technique today. Let me tell y'all something. I love me some Kelly Taylor. She is my favorite. Okay, hold on. Look at that. Look at that black. Look at that black unicorn. I think it came out nice. Check that out. What y'all think? It stands out on the page. Y'all like that? Or do you think, you should have did color? I think it came out nice. Me too. Oh my goodness. I like it a lot. Okay, let me put my black back. Y'all know I always lose my black VersaFine. I don't know why. So I'll have to clean that later. So I'm gonna keep that over there. Then let me look. So the words of the song, the verse that I'm choosing is a long time ago when the earth was still green and there were more kinds of animals than you've ever seen. They'd run around free while the earth was being born, but the loveliest of all was a unicorn. But then I like, what's the other one? There was a green alligator, long necked geese, humpty back camels, and some chimpanzees some cats and rats and elephants. Oh, I'm gonna get that elephant. I think of elephant. But sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. So I was thinking about um hmm, kind of change the dynamic now. Let me see. Because I was gonna have on the front, let me let me see. I'm gonna grab my planner because I need to make sure I get my craft roulette parameters in as well. And I wrote it in the planner. Now ask me what I did with the planner. Somebody ask me. Go ahead. Ask me. Ask me. Ask me. Ask me. I found the old planner. That looks amazing. Thanks, Tamara. Okay, let me see. Here we go. I found the planner. False alarm. It's not lost. Um. Okay, so I can check off. Now you guys get to see what I do weekly. So I can check off purse card because I got that. I can check off 1990s colors. I got that. Outdoor critters I'm about to have. And textile. I think of texture, but I did have something for textile. Where did I put it? Hmm. So I got to think of something for textile. But once I do the outdoor critters, I'll have everything. What do you guys think I should do for textile? Let me run and get the elephant real quick. Um, and tell me some things for textile. The unicorn ate it, I'm sure. It did. Let's see. Right next to my alpha dies. I know. That's what happened. That's what happened. I'm gonna go get an elephant real quick. I can still talk to you guys. I wonder, can you guys hear me and I'm over here? That is a good question. Let me see. Looking for my elephant. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Elephants. Cat. Huh. And I tried to sneak and see if I saw my Noah's Ark die, but it's not. That Noah's Ark die would make this, or stamp would make this so much easier because it would just be one. But anyway, look at the elephant. Is he not cute? Okay, you said, say the pink part is leather. You talking about right here? You know what, though? You gave me a good idea because I do have textile paper and I can cut it out and it would be, so I'll do that last. But yeah, I can cut out some texture here with that dye and make it leather. Okay, so now the fun part begins. Isn't it cute? I'm gonna do the elephant first. I'm thinking. Let me look at him. I'm thinking this one that's like peeking over. I need something for it to peek over. I'm having peeking over like the bottom maybe. So this one. You look at this. Is that dry yet? Yeah. Okay. Look at that. Look at him peeking over. Hang on. See, he's peeking over. Wouldn't that be cute? Let him peeking over the bottom. I don't know. All right. So cute. Have him peek over here. Bring him in like that. Or he could peek in the page. Maybe he's peeking over the bottom of the purse. They all have dies. I can cut it. Maybe he's peeking to say hi. I like the little one peeking over. I also have him. He's just sitting there looking cute. Son of an animals over the front. But I really think I want him peeking over the side. That's the one that called out to me. Or a heart on the inside with the elephant peeking over. Yeah. Let's see. See. Yeah, I could do that. Let me look at the other ones. I could do that. Well, look at this one. This one has a bench. I could do a bench and have him peeking over the back of the bench and having something sit in the bench. Oh no, look at that little mouse. He's so cute. Oh gosh. It's so much cuteness. And then I think I have dies to cut out. I do. I do. I have foam. I have is it Simon Simon says stamp foam, I think. Textile is what you were addressing. You could use mulberry paper felt foam. I have foam. I'm just trying to think of how I want to use it. Huh. Okay, let me think about that. All right. But good idea. I didn't even think of foam. I was thinking of like denim material or but yeah, I like that. All right, let me start stamping. Shaped like a heart. Oh, the foam in a shape like a heart. Oh, I could do that. I could. I like that. Okay, that's happening. All right, let me see. Okay, so we got an elephant, an arc. I don't have an arc. I'd have to cut it out. You want me to actually draw a boat? You mean draw a boat? Guess I could draw an arc. All right, I'm gonna color as I go. Elephant. Let's do grays, warm grays. Yeah, I don't have an arc either, but Ellen does. I know. I need Ellen. Ellen, can you send me your arc? You know? Can you tell Ellen to send me your arc, Mary Alice? So I need that arc. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. All right. Dumbo. Dumbo. Let's see. Let's see. I have an arc. I don't know where it is. It's a block stamp. And I put all the block stamps up, and I don't know if I put them downstairs. I really don't know what I did with them. I don't know why. I don't like the brush ends. I don't even know why I'm trying to use it. I always try something new when it comes to art that I didn't like before, and that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to like the brush end, but I just don't. Maybe I don't know if it's because I'm left-handed. I don't know the reason, but the brush, other than a paintbrush, because I love paintbrush, but an alcohol marker's brush, I'm not a fan of. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm not. You had you had a world die that you tried to fit into a card tonight, but it just was not going to work. I have a world die too. Um, huh. I mean, I could try that. By the way, I'm using Alta News markers, which I really do like. Oops. The more and more I use them, first I wasn't a fan. I mean, I didn't dislike them. I just that stuff takes getting used to. Here I am trying to use this brush in again because the brush does help you get through large areas quickly, but I'm just not a fan. What's your favorite markers out there? Those of you who color. King Art is, as most of you know, is my favorite, but I am starting to like other markers a little better. Not better than King Art, but so King Art needs to put me on their design team, by the way. By the way, you like oh hoo Tammy? I have some. I have some. I haven't given them a fair chance yet, so I can't render an opinion on them yet. Um, but I do have them, and I do need to probably give them a better chance. It's that brush tip for me with them. King Art is what you're used to. Yep, Tamara, same thing. I have Tombos too. Oh, but I love Tombos and I love I have the whole collection of Tombos too. And I love what's that other marker? Um uh shoot. It'll come to me. But I do like Tombos. But I have another marker I like too. Another watercolor marker. You had a few coping markers and they dried up before using them, Tammy. Oh yeah. I had that happen with my Arteza. Now I will tell you I had the Arteza for a few years though. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about they was dry by the time I got to use them. But yeah, it's probably my fault. But it ain't about whether it's my fault or not. It's about them drying up and they dried up and they shouldn't have. That's how I feel. You know? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Uh, Apparently, each year you craft, they make another marker owned by Copic. I have lots of other choices. Exactly. Yeah, I understand. I understand that. I dealt with similar. The elephant is. I have Copic that I found a person on Etsy who's a Copic reseller, so I don't pay the crazy prices that they want you to pay. I get each marker for about like $4, but I completely understand. You have no co-picks. Mal, I don't blame you. Don't worry about it. Don't get them. Ellen? Is Ellen here? Oh, yes. Hey, my friend. I miss you going live with us. But I know you're doing all the house thing. I get it. Look at that elephant. Look at him. Can you see him? Oops. He's so cute. Look at his face. Hey, Aunt Ellen. He's so cute. All right, let me do my once over. Yeah, how is the house going? You did get skin tones from a hoo hoo, and you're like, oh, I love them. Thanks, Val. He is so cute. I love those their skin tones. Oh my goodness. Yes. Now the one thing I will use the brush for is in the end when I take the lightest color and just blend everything in. Oh, y'all know what I forgot to do? His little nails. You can't have him without his nails done. There we go. Now he's got nails. He's so cute. You color him so fast, and well, I'd be still choosing. It took years, you know. But yeah, coloring was the one thing that I had so much patience for, and my dad 100% supported. Like when I color, I think of my dad, because I lost him a few years ago, but he always supported my coloring. He bought me paper dolls. Um he'd anything I said I wanted to be. That man would go get the stuff. I told him I wanted to be a singer. He went out and got me a microphone and um like a boom box, like everything to support that singing. I told him I wanted to be um you know a Michael Jackson impersonator. He went with me to like the different things, bought everything I needed for that. He supported every dream I had, which is awesome. Which I think is why I support every dream my kids have. Leap into the stratosphere. Thanks, Helen. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna do the mouse. A little mouse. The elephant's afraid of. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? You get him. Her. You get her. I'm sorry. I just called her a him. She might not appreciate that. So the color pack I'm using, all to new. They come in these packs, and typically I should put them in a cup, but I honestly like keeping them in these boxes so I can see what color family I got it from. I don't know why, but it makes me happy. You know, it makes me happy. My skies are gray. Little mouth, little mouth for the mouse. So I heard there's a way, and Altenew shows it in the. I'm an Altenew student, because I'm going through their educators program. And you're going to make some fold down cloth bags for your markers. You found some patterns. Oh, Mal, you can make me some. I want, as soon as when you perfect it, I want to see. See, you gave Melissa her poop bag, and you can give me a marker bag. No, just kidding. I'll buy it. I don't mind that. But that's super cool. A Mal original. I want a Mal original. I have Mary Alice made me these pen toppers. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. And the care that she takes and puts into everything she makes is crazy. And she always makes mine better than Christy's. You know what I mean? Better than when she makes for Christy, who's not here to defend herself. And that's okay, Christy, because now Mal can tell the truth and not have to worry about, hurting your feelings and all. Hand up tool. Hand up tool? What's that? Hand up two. What does that mean? What's that mean? Ellen, what's that mean? The mineral paper pouch, Tamara. Uh-huh. I wish they had, you know what would be so cool? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't be. I guess it wouldn't be. I was gonna say if YouTube had voice, but that wouldn't be because then people who are like teaching students would be talking over the teacher, and that just wouldn't go well. So y'all know how ideas be coming in your head, and you be like instantly, "Oh yeah, no, that's not a good idea. That wouldn't work." What were you thinking, Andrea? That's what just happened. If Mary Alice is gonna make you a bag, oh, make you one too. Absolutely. Well, see, when she makes ours would be on even kill, you know. But if she makes it for Christy, then ours is better. Ours just was made with more love. That's just how it has to be. Mary Alice, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Chrissy's probably in her bed listening to us like, what? I knew this conversation would go there. Laugh out loud was really cool. Yeah, yeah, you know. Chrissy started it. Thanks, Tammy. That's awesome. You know, it's interesting. I used to watch. I used to just sit there and watch um people color because I always love coloring. But I used to sit there and watch people color. Especially, you know who's really good? If you guys are not following him, oh my gosh, he's amazing. Tim Man. He's on Instagram. He colors live on there all the time. I just absolutely love him. I love sitting there watching him color. And then um on Facebook, Kelly Taylor, is it Taylor Green? Oh my gosh. I like anything she does. And Mindy Egan. Well, Mindy Egan doesn't really color. She does blending, but there's somebody else. Not Mindy Egan. Christina Warner. And I've always loved coloring. So now seeing people color, I love it. And there's a conference I want to go to this year. I missed it last year because I didn't know it existed. And it's all about coloring. That's what they're doing at this conference and learning all sorts of techniques. And I'm like, oh, I want to go. Here, Ellen, you are rocking those you are rocking those memory dex cards. Oh my gosh, Ellen. Well, Ellen, let me tell you about Ellen. Ellen rocks anything that she touches. One thing I like about her is I could say, hey, I'm doing a challenge. Ellen will say, I'll do it with you. I'm like, oh my gosh, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm so about that life. Um, and to have somebody who will do it with you, just it gets me right in the kicker, right there in the kicker. Mhm. For sure. And she moved and yes, yeah. Well, remember when she couldn't find her stuff and she made do with what she had, you know? And it's so funny. I'm so happy she's on the design team because I said to Ellen right before that she need to be on the design team. Because some team would be lucky to have her. I want to do a live craft event this year. Let's do it. I hope I know about them fast enough to sign up. Yeah, so paper you know about the paper Gonza, which is the one through Craft Roulette. That's happening. That would be a fun one. You should definitely attend. And me and Christy go. Um, that's a really good one to attend. And Ellen goes, and we met up and had a blast last year. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. And then we get on the same team, and then we do like team names, and we just girl, I don't know how to explain to you about the time we had. I had such a blast with these ladies. Yes. And you're in Hampton, so you guys have I usually come y'all's way to go to like certain events that they be having. Maybe not that far up, but that is the direction I head in. I've gone to Chantilly for an event. I'm trying to think of Herndon. I've gone to for an event. I've gone quite a few places in that area down that way. Down that way. Tell me about them. I don't know them yet. You know who else knows of all the events down that way? Shalana. She's always going to something. Where you going now, Shalana? That's why she couldn't go to Bruce Monroe. She was doing something else. She's like, you know, she didn't know about it until late. She's already had plans. Oh, I had so much fun this last year with you. Oh my gosh, Ellen, such a treat, such a treat. Oh my goodness, we have such a good group, and just oh, such a good time. I can't wait to the next one. Hoping everything works out as smooth as it did, and we all get to go. We did have so much fun. A good time. We had a good time. We did. FUNN fun. Fun. We had fun. Bright as the sky. Fun. And I'm trying to think. Your way has a lot of things. I got a friend who comes up your way for concerts and stuff. We are hoping for Create Simon Says Stamp event this year in Columbus. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm going to I'm gonna go this year. They have it. I'm there. And my husband has a good time at these things. That's what's so awesome because he's my driver, and he actually enjoys it. Like this year, well, last year he went to the Stampin' Up thing with me. He had a good time. Um, and then he went to Paper Gonza. He had a good time. Even got to go to a baseball game. You know, that's my ace boon coon. So y'all did. So did hold on. So did you all find crafting free money tree? No, 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 girl. It was called the broke tree. Let me tell you something. So the thing that craft roulette does is you do a payment. You can do a payment plan. I had to do that payment plan. If it wasn't for that payment plan, I wouldn't be able to go. So no, no, ma'am. It's the payment plan, and then I know, oh, I can put $100 this check, $100 that check, and they give you enough time, with the payment plan to where you can pay it off before that time comes. So no, no, ma'am, please don't think that. When I tell you the struggle is real, the struggle is real. But we were able to go, so I was happy about that. I changed my mind. I want red. Right that up. You're not working right now and can't relate. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I am, but I support a whole bunch of people. So it, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So yeah. Luckily, while you was working, you bought a lot of stuff that you use out. Yeah, and yeah, same here. Like I thankfully have enough stuff to where um craziness happens. I can craft. You know. the state affairs of the world right now. All right, let's see. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. There we go. That's better. All right, I like that better. Okay. Um, Tammy, you still here? Well, I know you're working in the background. See, you working on something. Ease on down the road. The mouse is done. Over her one more time. Ah, I see ya. I see ya. The mouse is done. Look at her. It's got a shadow. It's a shadow because of this light that is right above this. I don't know how to fix that. I'm gonna have to try. But that's the mouse. Hold on. Hold on. I know how I'm gonna fix it. Let's see. See if I can make this happen. Bring. Let's see. Switch cameras. Let me turn this on. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we get a big shadow. Can you guys see the mouse clearly? It's such a blur. I gotta figure out how to blow out this light. This other light. Let me see if this one helps. It's directly over it. I think. Hang on. Let me see if this is what's causing. No, because I'm moving it. I was trying to see what was causing the dark space or that shadow, and I really don't know. Let me see. Move this. Wait a minute. Is that one better or this one better? Let's see. I know this one's wider and you can see more. Which one's better? This one? This one. I'm just gonna keep them both up. The first one? This one? I'll keep it up until I see if you say yes. This one. Okay. Okay. So I'll keep that one on. Let's keep that one in the background. Okay, so the mouse, she's done. Kind of want that chair. I feel like I could do something with that chair. I'm gonna put that in let after I get all the characters. I think I want that chair. All right, we got mouse. We got who else? A cat and a swan. Well, it said geese. We're gonna pretend this geese is a swan. I mean, the swan is a geese. Let's see. Going that way. What I like about this pack is it gives you the swan going in both directions. It's also a baby swan. Isn't that cool? I can do it in either direction. I thought that was really nice. I don't have a monkey. I'd have to draw it. I thought of the monkey too, but I was like, gonna definitely do its water thing. I almost feel like you gotta have a baby. Like, 'cause she wouldn't leave the baby. But okay. There. And I'm gonna put the cat up at the same time. Which cat, y'all? Look at that one. I know which cat. This one looks so happy. Like she'd be happy to be on the. They all look so happy. Look at these cats. Hang on. I'm gonna switch so I can show the. Look at these cats. One of your goals is to try to a fun fold a month and repeat them. I'm loving the fun folds I've been doing lately. So far, the last two, I really, really like. But my mind wipes out stuff if I'm not doing it. So, like, for instance, the first cat fold I did, Cat and the Butterflies wins. All right. The first fun fold I did, uh, I forgot how to do, and so I'd have to go back and look at it. And it was only a few days ago. The second one I remember. Crazy. This cat is holding a flower. All right, what did I do with the swan? I thought I put the swan down. Yeah. It's stuck to the back of the package. All right. Cat and the butterfly and the swan. So the one that I'm stamping with, just in case you guys were curious, I like to stamp the first time with either Memento, because it works well with my alcohol inks, or this one that Chrissy got me into is called Finesse by I think it's by Crafter's Companion. No, it's by Spectrum Noir. And you can't find it in black, you find it in brown. Well, I don't mind stamping in brown because the final stamp is in black anyway. Look at that. And it stamps very well. I see how well that is. Okay. All right, swans. This swan's gonna be like light gray and blue. Well, she might just be shades of blue. I like it. Because I like it like that. Did you tell me your card was cased before on Craft Roulette? No, not mine. Christie's. Christie's card was cased on Craft Roulette. It wasn't on the live show. It was on the detective show that she has. Um, it was kind of cool. No, mine hasn't been cased. Not that I know of. Now, I don't watch that show. That I haven't really watched that show, but I would think I would. Somebody would have said something. Ellen watches, so I'm sure Ellen would have told me if it was cased. You watched the detective show today for the first time. What did you think of it? Chrissy, Chrissy is famous. Yeah, her card was cased. Um, I don't even remember the card, but it was a cute card. I do remember that. It was all in Create, of course. Um, this one's loud. This is a squeaker. Yeah, she is famous. It was cool. Your phone said it was on. You were like, "What is this? I saw your page. I did my first craft roulette a month ago now. Wow. Phew. Long way to go." Girl, before you know it though, you'll be like, "Dang, I'm in the mug club." Like when I think about what all I went through with craft roulette, I went through 3 surgeries and never missed a beat. I was like, I actually, when they were planning the surgery, was like, oh no, I got to make sure I'm home by such and such because I got to get my card. And one day, while recovering from the surgery, I made sure I got my craft roulette card in. You know, crazy, crazy, but I, I do commit. I commit hard. Crazy though. It's crazy talk. It is. Let's do. Where's the light yellow? Light yellow. Light yellow. Light yellow. Light yellow. Um, I am missing. Yeah. Now, if you get a bigger set of markers from Altenew, they come in like these. This is the biggest they come. Look how pretty the packaging is. Hang on. So it'll be like a big set like this. Yeah. It'll be a big set like this. And then, and I think it has like 12 markers in it. So who loves resist paper? I do. I bought the pads, same pads you bought from uh scrapbook.com. Have you used it? Because if you don't know how to use it, I can show you. I love it. See, so for me, it serves a different purpose. I can't heat emboss, so because I'm allergic to it. So what the paper serves me is it allows me to be able to heat emboss. You know what I mean? Uh, I forgot all about her little cheeks. You've seen someone use it, but try. Yeah, it's awesome. It really is. I am a fan. Now I'm also biased because I like it for a different reason. But this one, where did I get you from? Right here. Oh, y'all let me forget about the leaves on that plant. Not familiar with resist paper. So it is what it is embossed paper. Not saying that I have mine right here handy, but I have mine right here handy. So it's like paper, and it'll have these are the type of designs that'll be on it. But the paper looks like it looks when you emboss it. So it's embossed. I don't know if you can see that. So that's the white paper. So I can take and put um like I can ink blend over it with pink or whatever, and that area that's embossed um won't be affected. And you can wipe it right off. But that's what it looks like. Who stole all your washi tape or mint tape? I want to hold something steady. Can't oh, it's on the other side. It's on the other side. We didn't steal it. We just moved it over for you. That's all. I didn't take it. If anybody took it, it's either gonna be Mal or Tammy because I didn't take it. I just moved it, you know. Mal or Tammy, where y'all do it? Ink blend over it is cool. It's so cool. So I don't know if I told you guys, but the one thing that attracted me to uh to design, I mean to card making, I'm a graphic designer. That's what I teach. That's my background. Um, but I loved embossing. I saw that and was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to do that." Cuz I got Cricut. So I do stuff with the Cricut, but you the stuff that they were doing by hand, I was like, "Cricket who?" You know what I mean? And I really wanted to learn this stuff. And I wanted to learn it. When I tell you I dumped Cricket cold turkey, and went 100% into hand. Like I wanted the challenge of doing it by hand, not doing it with the Cricut. I wanted to learn everything I could learn by hand. And I totally dumped the Cricut. And people are shocked because I used to teach Cricut. I teach people how to do it. But I wanted to learn everything I could learn about this. And I know you guys can't tell, but I dive in deep. I dive deep into something when I want to learn it. And so I went deep and I fell for it. Like I fell for crafting. I fell hard. It's right next to your alpha die. See, told you, see? Laugh out loud. I swear, if I could win an award for lost time. Oh, that's me. Oh my gosh. I would definitely win an award for losing stuff. I lose stuff right in front of me. Today I lost about 12, 13 things. 14 times. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy talk, guys. It's crazy talk. I'm trying to think. Do I want her dress to be purple? Yeah, yeah, I do. Almost done with the coloring. This is the last character and the butterfly. Um, follow the leader. You had the silhouette first and have cricket, but don't use them much. You like the statement dies better. So see, me too. But I did say this year, I got those machines for a reason. I'm going to buy less and I'm going to use the cricket because I can make what I want to make, but I wanted this challenge. Like I wanted to dive deep into this challenge and learn everything I needed to learn um, about card making and get really good at it. And now when I go back to the cricket, it only enhance, that because now I got this other skill and tool to change that. I want to teach it at the college. I have to write a curriculum and then I have to show the need and the desire and how it would take graphic design students to that next level if we have crickets and stuff and see if the dean goes for it and if they write a budget for it and we can get a class going. So that is my hope, guys. That is my hope. But I don't know. Oh, remember this. Tell me when y'all want it closer. Like if I don't have the close up on, let me know. I done anything about it. This is all new. I think she's gonna be a yellow cat. Wouldn't she be cute in that purple? Let's see. I got this yellow, this yellow. You use your cricket more often. Yeah, and that's what I want to do. I want to use it more often because if you look at the investment we did, and I'm sure we all did, um, with the cricket, we invested some money, and for me to abandon it means I left some money right there on the table. I don't like that. I don't have that type of money to burn, so I'm gonna start using it. Plus, what I used to love is I used to teach people how to take that cricket to the next level. Like I would teach them how to design their own things and bring it in there. And I haven't done it in so long. I'm hoping I haven't lost, but if I did, I'll gain it back. But I'm hoping I haven't lost. Or at least for me, I have a memory disorder. So when I'm not doing stuff every single day, which is why I dove deep into this to make sure I learned it so that it sticks. Um, my mind erases it like completely. So when people say it's like riding a bike, nope, it's not. Not for me. It just goes away. It just goes away. Cricket scares me, but you did buy Joy Extra for Christmas. My Joy Extra is right next to me. But a computer aren't the best friends. You are, yeah, she is my trial student. We're gonna do classes on YouTube and she's gonna be my trial. Eventually I'm gonna do classes where because I do want this to be a career. So eventually I'm gonna have classes where um where they're paid, but I will also always have uh videos, like regular videos. And so Tamara is gonna be the test pilot. One of the test pilots if she wants. Well, I know she wants. She told me. Yeah. He's gonna be, what's the orange cat called? A tabby? Is that what orange? I don't know cats because I'm allergic to them, but they're cute. Some of them are cute. Woo-doo. Oh my goodness. Look, look at her. They all look like little girls, except for I'm gonna say the elephant's a little boy. Cute boy. Let's see. I want a yellow in between there. Maybe this one? Yeah. Orange tabby, right? May May has a boot camp. Oh yeah, I've been through all of May May's courses. She was my first teacher, and I have all the books. And I think, to my knowledge, every update that she's done, I can go in and grab because I paid for the classes already. Um, for life. Man, have you seen her lately? She's lost a lot of weight. Man, she is doing it. I remember her when she had no warehouse. No, nothing like that. Look at her now. So proud of her. She don't even know me like that, but I'm proud of her. Using a free Catherine Pooler cup of tea stamp set will color it. Crazy cuppa set. Oh, I did that on oh, I recently used that set. I love it. You need to watch classes. You watched Jennifer Maker also. Yeah, I watched Jennifer Maker. She Jennifer Maker got me. No, let's see. Her and Melody Lane. Melody Lane was my favorite too. She's since passed away, but oh, I love Melody Lane. She, I would say she's my favorite because Melody Lane built a business. Melody is too, was too, really was, yeah. And but Melody built a business on providing stuff free for people, which is awesome. Like she had a Patreon, she had to help her, get something. But you didn't have to. Like she gave you this, you didn't have a Patreon, she still would give it to you, but people who wanted to support her supported her. I did. I was a supporter because I love the fact that she was providing a free service for other crafters. And she would tell you anything you wanted to learn. Like if you were like, "Oh, I got to take such and such so that I can learn this," she'd say, "I can teach you. What do you want me to teach you?" She was so awesome. She didn't care. Yeah, Tammy, she didn't care. She loved teaching you, and she did not want you to have to pay for stuff that you should get free. And oh, let me tell y'all something. Right here in my heart, that's what she got me. Green, blue, violet. Okay, I got all the colors. But yeah, she just she was wonderful. When I tell you I was hurt for about like I stopped crafting. You hear me, Tammy? When she passed away, I stopped crafting for like 2 months. I was so depressed. I was so hurt. Because remember she was gonna come back and she was gonna come back and we were gonna learn something from her. I can't even remember, but that stupid COVID was so crazy. So crazy. And when she went to Vegas, I was scared. I really was. I was so scared because you know how you get scared because of stuff going on in the world, but you still don't think it's gonna happen. You think that yeah, they'll be fine. And when they did the tour in the hotel, and I was like, oh, they're doing well. And I was so excited, and then all of a sudden didn't hear from them, and then found out that, she was in a hospital, uh, and then she, and she passed. I was like, oh my gosh, I was so hurt. So hurt. I was hurt, like that was a family member. I put on my Facebook, I had her her you remember the what was it? Everybody was putting her symbol on their page. I had her symbol on my page for over a year. Her little cutie. And then they made a cutie in her honor. Oh, I was so happy. I mean, I'm so sad. They were so happy to take that trip. They were, because she was big in the what is it, Tesla? Or the Tesla. She was big in Tesla group. And the Tesla group was so sad. They knew her. Let me tell you, when I tell you Melody Lane had me following what is that group? The what's the area she lived in Florida? The housing. Remember she would always talk about uh the people. She had me following them. It was crazy. She was wonderful. But I said she's a big mentor, and she always will be. Let me see. Brown. Like brown. I was sick, y'all. But now I just take what she taught me. And she always responded. That was the other thing too. Like I messaged her and I'd ask her questions. She'd answer every single question. She was up late too. Like I could message her right now back in the day and she'd respond like about 10, 15 minutes later. I was like, do you ever sleep? She was cool peeps. Cool peeps. And look at me, I'm asking her, did she ever sleep? Your mom had a massive stroke 5.5 years ago from COVID and is in the nursing home. She lost all use of her left side, but does have some use of her back now. Yeah. Yeah. COVID is crazy. Sorry about your mom. But yeah. Oh, so crazy. I almost lost a friend, but she's here. Thank goodness. There we go. There we go. All right. So flowers. I can buy myself flowers. I think we'll make the flowers. Let's do this. We'll start them off as red. Then we'll end them off as pink. Oh my goodness. What did we say for textile? Oh, we said foam. And what was it? It was something specific with foam. What was it, Mal? It was to make about your mom. I know that's not easy. It's not. Oh my gosh. What do we say about the foam, Mal? You said it was something you said make for that for the thing to sit on. Um, see my memory, man. It's not here tonight. Mal, you still there? I'll probably not at all. Yeah. Purple butterfly. All right, where's orange? Where's orange? Big purple and orange. Look, whoever gave me that advice to uh color it, I think it was Pam. That color's still on there. A heart. Okay, heart. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. When we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter. Color cubes. So I'm not because I um how do I so I make colors myself, but even if I didn't want to, Adobe and this other company have a tool to help you with colors without, and it's for free. So I'm not into them. I am in a group that uses color cubes, but I just use my own palettes. I don't purchase color cubes. Yeah. But I got so many friends who got them and they love them and it is helping them be more creative. But I say I'll be your color cube. You know what I'm saying? Like, what color goes with such and such? Ooh, let's explore that. I like exploring colors. I don't look at the color wheel, but I do. I have to teach color theory to my students, so I do know the color wheel and understand it. But I I honestly like to defy it, and I like to pull out colors. You were at the coop. I knew it. I honestly thought I was like, she's probably with the chicken right now, and I almost said it, and I was like, nah, that's so funny. How are the chicken? The chicken. Grab a heart. Oh, that was a whole lot of ink came out of there. I'm not ashamed of the gospel. Here we go. All right, let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that. Boom, boom, boom. That doom, doom, doom. That doom, doom, doom. Uh-oh. Oh, look. You see the cat? Can you see the cat? Cute. I wonder if I turn this one away. Nope, it didn't help. Okay, that's cute. Okay. All right, so all the animals are colored. Let me grab a heart. The other thing I want to put on here to represent the, was it garden, is, or the garden part of the, these things will stick. I like the garden bench and water. He said a heart. Where's the garden? I thought I just had it. Wait, I'm confusing myself now. Here, that's the elephant. Thanks, Tammy. If I can just keep track of everything. Oh, there it is. This, I think, represents the garden. That's going to be the garden. That little, let me look at the word again. Oops. Long time ago, Earth was so green. There were no kind of animals you have to see. They run around free with Earth being born with a lovely soft with a unicorn. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Gonna be the water for that. This, and I got to do a heart. Might just draw a heart. You know, I think I have a heart die. Different hearts. Let me see. I know I do. I don't know why I'm saying I think. I know I have a heart die. It's just a matter of where is it, Drea? You know. Let's play Where Is It, Drea game. Garden of Love. That's got to be a heart. Looking at my dice, because I know I have a heart. Oh, let's see. Will Brutus be the heart? Oh, look at Brutus. Look at that heart. Look at that. But that might be too. Hang on. Let me see. He would be coming over this heart. No, it kind of looks perfect. Oh, y'all can't see it. Hold on. Because he would be coming. I dropped my marker. He'd be coming over this heart. That looks like it fits. Hey, Brian. Your big view is way zoomed in. The big view is way zoomed in? You mean... Wait. This one, yeah, it's two cameras. It is. It is, because everybody can see it better. But yeah, I'll zoom out from time to time too. All right. Okay, so I got these. I can just die cut the heart, so I don't have to. All right. It was just to add textile. Does that add textile? Oh, it was supposed to be foam, right? Because it was supposed to be something to add textile. Right, Mal? And you said foam. Let me see. Well, let me make these first. Down camera isn't zoomed in. Oh, yeah. So I have this camera zoomed in, which is, hold on, I'll show you a minute. Ribbon is textile. Oh, ribbon is textile. See, I never think of textile because I never use it. All right. Where did my browns go? My spacing that I have available is so tight. Cloth is textile. True. Twine. Do I got any twine? I do got twine. Mulberry paper, foam, felt, yada yada. I know I don't have mulberry paper. Remember I said I want to get some. I'm gonna have to because I never even heard of it till you guys were talking about it the other day. Or I think did Ellen use it or something? Somebody used it and I was like, oh, I was like in love. I want that paper. But I know if I can find my paper escape paper, she sent some textile paper because it was jeans and what about patent leather? I have this paper that looks like patent leather. Would that be textile? See, you didn't hear it either. You know, patent leather, you know that patent leather paper I have, looking paper I have from scrapbook.com. Think that would be textile? Let's take a vote. Who says yes? Yep. Okay, definitely textile. Okay. So I have some patent leather paper, so I can die cut something out in that patent leather paper. Sweet. Ow. I stabbed myself with a marker. That's a new one for me. As long as it's good texture on it. Well, good texture on it. I mean, it's very shiny, so I honestly wouldn't say it has good texture because it's just patent leather. I don't think. Now maybe I can make it textile by running it through an embossing folder or something. But yeah, there's no texture on it, if I'm being honest, because it's very smooth. You know what? I have linen paper. What about linen paper? This. I got it from scrapbook.com. I also have pearl paper. It looks this one looks it looks textile. It's called pearl paper. Look at that. That's the texture of it. What do you think of that? That's called pearl paper. Anybody heard of pearl paper? Then I have the emboss resist paper, which is definitely on, let me see. It's not on cardstock. It's on This linen paper? It's it doesn't say. Oh, wait. I don't have lace, but I do have. Hang on. I'm glad you said that. I could do linen paper and this. I have this texture, like where I can make a texture with that. So I could do like the linen paper with this. What do you think? It is, Mary Alice. It is. What do you think of that? That would add texture, right? Oh, he said bingo. Thank you. Boom. So look, I bought this and didn't realize I didn't have the die. So I drew in all the little things that I could do with it. That I remember what it looked like. Ah, good times, I tell you, good times. All right. So I'm gonna do that with linen paper. Bingo. Wait. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Oh, shake, 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 shake. Mm, shake it. You guys should get paid for that session. Trying to figure out this textile. Except I'm broke, so don't hold your hand out to me. Shake, 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 shake. One, two. The struggle bus is real. It is. Listen, I bought too many dies with no stamps. Rookie era. Oh my gosh, me too. Me too. It's so sad. I'm like, what the heck am I gonna do with that? Why? Or I'll say, great job, Drea. You know, that's when I know I messed up. If I start calling myself Drea. Shake, 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 shake it. Shake it. You're off your no buy with no money. Oh, with money. February 1st, just in time for your birthday month. Wish you luck. Oh, you got this. You got this. All we got to do is stop watching scrapbook.com. Because isn't this is our birthday. Our, what is it? What is it? My half birthday? I got that from you. He told me start celebrating my half birthday, y'all. Listen, I ain't above that. Cause we're birthday twins. Half birthday twins. Shake your booty. Ah, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Well, I think I went in the center. That's all right. Hopefully the dye cuts out in between. Not, I'll be doing the job with scissors or a X-Acto knife. 227, yep. And mine is 820, yep. And I celebrate your half birthday on her real birthday, yeah. So we're celebrating I'll be celebrating my half birthday with her, and she'll be celebrating her half birthday on my real birthday. That's awesome. I think I've heard of that before, but I've never done it, and I never thought to do it. Now we doing it. I usually don't even celebrate my real birthday. I celebrate everybody else's, but I don't celebrate mine. And I know the error of my ways. I'm gonna celebrate mine this year. It's gonna happen this year. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I tell you what, if you tell Tamara you have a goal, she will help you fulfill it. There you go. I'm sure that in between area I went to, I'm gonna have to fill in with white because it wasn't supposed to be filled in. But I'm at a weird angle and I can't see it. All right, so last is this blue water. Y'all not gonna believe this. Oh, never mind. I remember. I was about to say, what did I say for textile again? But I remember it was the linen paper with that. That is how fast it happens, y'all. That is how fast it happens. Shake, shake, shake. Yes. Yeah. Finally, I'm gonna put a green just so that I'm not even worried about 'cause it's gonna be black. But what I want to do is some green. Okay. All right. Oh, we are ready for cutouts. Cutout, then assembly. Woody woo! There's our bench and our silhouette. Knowing oneself is the first step to forever reality. Knowing oneself is the first step to forever reality. Yes, ma'am. Should be kicking that knowledge. Y'all. This is what our papers look like. That one looks like a hot mess until I die cut it out. These are our critters. All right. So let's die cut. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, should have the longer one. If I don't do this tomorrow, I'll be like, where is that stamp? And or worse, I'll put it up thinking I got everything. And then next week I'll be looking for it and I'll be like, where did the stamp go? Dang, why didn't you tell me to get that next sticky pad? Oh, you talking about the sticky pad that's inside of the inside of my, what is it? Inside of my stamping thing, stamping platform. Misty, I gotta tell you something about that. I didn't get the same one everybody else got, I'm sure. Hey, I don't know where my vegetation went. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So I didn't get the one that everybody else got. Mine came from the one that's inside of my mat is Amazon. Now I do have the one by Waffle Flower, and I have the one by Altenew, but they are not in my Misty because I use the Misty every day. And the one by Altenew, I want it inside of its platform, and then I have one that I'll put on my desk whenever I'm doing stuff, with Altenew products for Altenew. Okay, all dies are accounted for. I mean, all stamps are accounted for. I put them all back. I'm a good girl. Yeah, yeah. The and I'm happy I didn't because if you look at the mat that's inside my Misty, they're all colored and horrible looking. Um, so much that I get teased in here about Christy and them because they hate the way the mat looks. I'm like, I'm not worried. But my mat that's by Waffle Flower and that's by Altenew is pretty. There's no ink on it. I don't ink on top of those. But I wanted a mat that I could ink on top of. Look at that. Look at him. Look at her. Water. See. Oops. That one looks good. This one. Lining that up. That looks good. Let's do the. I think that's the only two things I used on that one. Let's do the little, do the cat. All right, y'all, what I do with the cat? How can any be missing? I don't know. But that's what I'm talking about. I told y'all. Oh, there it is. All right, so the cat and the butterfly. Perhaps a little scary. Wait. Well, since you did such great coloring, will you use tape to steady your dyes? No, so I have a magnetic mat, and so usually it does pretty good. You listen, I'm risky, and I have had those times where I wasn't using a magnetic mat, and I said, "Ah, I'm gonna just go for it," and it messed up my thing. So, but this time I have the magnetic mat, so I'm not worried. Like, yeah, but it hasn't bitten me in the butt. It has. I'll figure out which cat is this. See how it's sticking? This is Anna Griffin. My Griffith is probably how, or is it Griffin? I don't know. She'd probably like cringe if she heard me say her name. I always mess up Griffin and Griffith. I have a friend who's both. I mess up their name all the time too. We're gonna talk about that. Okay, there you go. And the butterfly. That butterfly. Yep. Yep. There we go. Okay. It's like puzzles. Mary Alice, you are cracking me up. Let me see what she says. Perhaps a little scary. ECR has a matching sticky grip mat and a little scary. They're not scary. They're well loved. You know, well loved. You know who's so Simon Hurley, his is horrible, and he said that everybody laughs at him. And he's like, it's just loved. Okay, now can you guys hear that? Oh, that don't even sound normal. Can you guys hear that? Because you can't, I'll mute. Mickey Hart's cards crack. cracked me up with that pink stain one. Yeah, yeah, I love Nikki Hearts. Get that green one. Y'all see it? Dark. Let's see. There you go. Oh, can't hear it? Sweet. Okay. I was hoping. Look at the cat. He's so cute. One. Butterfly. Oh, snap. Hang on. The butterfly went with the cat. Okay. Swan went with the grass. Okay. And then I don't remember. I'll be throwing dies left or right. Okay. So the cat gets butterfly. Okay. This is the cat. Put that back with the cat. Sweet. I was hoping my mic was doing its job, but you know, the least thought her mic was doing the job too, so I didn't want to kill you guys' ear. Because she had no idea. And I would have had no idea. So, what I say that was? The cat and the swan. Swan. All right, put these back. Oh my goodness. It just flew somewhere and I don't even know where it went. I'll find it after. It's on the desk. I don't know how stuff flies where you don't know where it is. If it flies in one location, there it is. It flew under the thing. Okay. Took a different angle. That's all. It took a different angle. This in here. The least had me laughing so hard. It seemed that was I know because of the way it was happening. I was too. I was like, oh my gosh, wait. It was as soon as she would start talking, um, uh, she would start cutting, and then she stopped, and then she stopped, and then as soon as she started cutting, I was like, what is happening? That was so funny. Oh, I'm not done with the swan. I got the water to cut. Okay. But that was hilarious. Oh my gosh. She had me cracking up too. I was like, what is happening? And is this one. Over and over. Yeah, it was back to back. It was back to back. I was like, oh, oh, that was classic. Definitely one for the books. Did anybody buy anything from Gina K's clearance sale? That was a good sale, but I did not purchase yet. I know you're shocked, Tamara. I'm going to. I just didn't yet. Because I didn't realize, like, I was about to purchase, and then I heard her say there were pages and pages. And I was like, wait, what? I only went through one page. I thought it was just one page. So I have not shopped yet because I got to go through the pages. It just wouldn't be right for me to shop and I didn't go through the pages. But then last night I was done. Like I gotta get I got a syllabus. That's why I want to make sure I got this done tonight because I have a syllabus to get done. And if I'm doing this, I'm teaching teachers at a conference on Friday and it's online, but I gotta get the presentation ready and everything. So tomorrow, after our show, Well, I'm hoping to get it done tomorrow before the syllabus at least. Because school starts back and my students, and a new class of students that I am hoping come ready to learn. 'Cause let me tell y'all something. This is a new caliber of students we have. And I hate to say things like since the pandemic, but I'm telling you guys, before the pandemic, I was saying, oh, it's so different with students. But after the pandemic, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I have students who will go the entire semester and not say anything until, like, not even acknowledge the class until like the last week of class. And I'm like, what in the world? And I go to my director and I'm like, yo, now my old director would have been like, kick them out. Nope, that's it. They get an F in the story. But when the pandemic hit, we became a, oh, everybody has issues. Let's give them additional chances and this, that, and other. And I remember one time I was like, but he didn't come the whole time. Really? And they were like, yeah. I said, okay. I said, listen, I'm gonna do what you guys want me to do. You want me to allow this student to such and such? No problem. But if they got to get something like an I and complete, I'm not gonna be available that time because I'm not getting paid during that time. Like I would do it even if I wasn't. If it was a student who communicated and I knew they had an issue and throughout the whole time, then absolutely. I would absolutely not mind doing that for them. But for someone who was just like, oh, I just forgot the class existed, or I had other classes, and so I had to take care of those classes. And then I'm like, well, then I mean you didn't care about this class. Like you looked at it as, but whatever. They are like, oh, just give a chance. Maybe we don't know. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I don't mind giving chances, but y'all know that's kind of crazy. Trust me, that's why I hide from people now. They are scary different. They are very different. They don't try. That's where I'm at, Tammy. If you did not try, you should not pass. I'm 100%. But they're in this. I don't know. I- All a student has to come up with is a story, like um a sad story, and you know listen, I don't know. I'm just like, all right. It does not prepare them for the real world. You're absolutely right, and it doesn't. And that's why I said my director that I used to have. Oh my gosh, she was like, "Oh no, they're not. There's no way." Like she would tell students would get banned. Like if there was a student who like, there's a student. I kid you not. There's a student that I have who has who has taken my class about 8 times, and she's taken every other teacher's class several times. She chooses to come out to my class because I'm nice to her, whereas I think they have kinda like, uh they've kinda like, they're not nice to her. But uh I'm like, "Are you sure this time?" "Yes, I'm absolutely sure. Do you know she did not pass this time?" So, I'm like, "Girl, I can only help you so far, but I can't pass you if you don't." And that's the other thing. So they do give them chances. So I do give them the chance that they tell me to give them, but uh I'm not passing them unless they get that work done. Like I guess some would be like, okay, I'll just give you a C or such and such. Oh no, you get an F. You still gotta do the work. You're doing it late, whatever. If the school's giving you the other chance, okay. But you gotta do the work. You gotta do the same work that everybody else had to do. And I remember this one student being like, really? Well, what can I do to get a C? And I'm like, this, what, I gotta do all that? It's the same amount of work that the next person had to do to get a C. Well, what can I? It was just crazy. It was so crazy. I was like, this is a passing grade. A D is a passing grade. This is what you can do to get a D. This is what you can do to get a C. End of story. And he didn't do neither. So your mom made you understand every decision you make had consequence. So that's what, like, yeah, exactly. And that's how it's supposed to be. But that's just not the generation that I don't, listen, I 100% agree with holding them accountable. But these students come up with, they'll be like, oh, but I need this to graduate. And that's exactly what my director is like. But they needed to graduate. I don't want to. And I'm like, I said, I'll do whatever you tell me to do. But they gonna have to earn it. Like they're gonna have to do the work. Okay. And I let them. But you know what? I don't even know why I argue it anymore because half of them don't finish in the first place. You know what I mean? Like they continue with that. They fight for it. They want to finish the class and this that, and the other, and they don't anyway. So it's not even a big. It's not even worth me fighting against it anymore. I said okay, and they don't do it anyway. So their grade still becomes an F because they get 8 weeks. It extends them for 8 weeks, and that gives them 8 extra weeks to do their work. And then if they don't finish it, it's automatically turned into an F. So half of them automatically turn to F anyway. So I'm like, okay. And that's where I don't budge. I'm like, they still got to do the work. And I guess some teachers get so fed up with it that they just pass them, and I'm not doing that. So they end up failing, most of them, because they don't do it anyway. They just wanted you to hand them a passing grade, and that's not happening. They still got to do the work. Let's see. You have a black and white personality. You don't function well in gray. I don't either. You're not able to communicate with them. Yeah. I. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. Oh, I saw something I didn't like. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Elephant holding strong. It was the mouse giving me issues. Exactly. They do the work or fail. And that's the saving grace. The saving grace is 9 times out of 10, if they didn't do the work during the regular session, you're talking about summer and Christmas vacation. They ain't gonna do it then either. Because they're into having fun during their time. They want, to they want their time. So like go have big fun. This is I love it. It's called priorities, yes. But they're not gonna, they don't have them. Like, what is your priority? They don't have them. It's crazy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and they think it's okay. That's the part I'm talking about. Like, um, the fact that, like I said, they'll come in. Like, there's no way in the world I wouldn't even come into my. I would be like, oh, I failed it because I didn't go to that class or I didn't such and such. They come in, they be like, I am so sorry, Mr. Vassalaz, I'm sorry to do this to you, but y- I don't want to be that guy, but I I find myself here. I am in this situation, and here's what happened. And some students come up with some horrific stories, and I don't know if they're true or not, so I can't say whether they are or not. But I know that when stuff happened with me or my family or whatever, I communicated. I'd be like, "Oh, let me let the school know that this happened and blah 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 blah, and this might be an issue or whatever." That's not what's happening. So I don't know. Crazy. Oh, textile, linen paper, linen paper, linen paper. Okay. I forgot that fast, y'all. I forgot that fast. That is my memory. Grab that linen paper. Yeah. It's funny. I feel like technically, um, glitter paper, any of that paper should be textile because um paper is cotton, so it is a texture. It is a textile item. See what I'm saying? Yeah, true. You're right. Yeah, I just lost my heart. Where'd it go? There it is. Like y'all agree? Y'all agree that a heart and paper and cotton is good. Glitter. I like this glitter paper. All right, let me see. It's okay. You may forget. You may forget, but you got back to it. Yes. Yes. Agree. Linen paper in the back. Oh look, it's corrugated paper textile. I'm in my box of different papers. There's cotton paper from. So box may be done. I know. It's just we can either stress about it because I can do that, or I just let it go, let it go. I do have a box of different papers. It's crazy. Like this glitter tape, corrugated paper. This is this feels like something. I wish I knew the names. Watercolor paper seems like it would be textile paper to me. There's watercolor paper. It's what is this? Hang on. I really have boxes of papers. Guys, this is crazy. Um, this one's nice. This one feels. I think it's embossed. It's like a rain. That would represent the rain too. Uh, can you see that? You sick for that. Hang on. Piece of burlap. Let's see, in this box. What is that? That's yeah, that's cool. The rain can make it a heart. And that's linen paper. I'm gonna do that. I was just trying to see if I had anything else. This is what is this? That's texture paper. Okay. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this heart. I'm gonna cut this. I wonder how well it would cut through this burlap. It seems too thick. I don't think I'll do it. Let's just see. All right. Run, run, get around. I get around, get around. Really, y'all can't hear that. That's so awesome. Well, guess what? That didn't do what I thought it did. It's a die that cuts through the paper. Oh, look. So it doesn't cut a heart. It cuts through the paper. That's okay. I'm just going to use the rain paper. It is very cool. It just didn't do what I wanted it to do, but it's very cool. All right, Brutus Monroe, go right back in that corner. Go to the corner, Brutus. I like the idea of him floating over a heart, though. That was that was genius, Mary Alice. That was genius. Let's see. Can you push it off the back of the die? Wait, can I push this off the back of the die? Or you saying push the low? It cut it in um stripes, so it didn't cut like a solid heart, except for in the paper. If that's what you're talking about. All right, I'm just gonna. This is texture paper. You're good enough. All right, so let's do this assembly. So what I was thinking, so we already have the unicorn sitting in here, and he's already unique because he's all black and he's the biggest part of the outline. So then I'm thinking maybe having the elephant kind of maybe even peeking in the side. Hang on. Because I was thinking you can tuck in here. And then having long time ago when Earth was still green. Okay. So then having maybe this in the front and what else? Okay. So I kind of like telling a story. So I got the elephant, I got the green, and then on the inside, we'd have our chair. Maybe our mouse sitting there. Over here. Let me get this together. Or maybe our mouse sitting here. Oh, let me sit there. And then maybe our mouse is sitting here. Hang on. Our cat and butterfly. The butterfly's facing the opposite way. I was gonna say the butterfly facing the horse. Okay, so maybe I don't want anything in front of the unicorn. Then I wanted the butterfly. Well, the unicorn would be on a page by itself, which makes sense because it's okay. So let me see. So maybe the swan here. Then I'll have some words up there. And then maybe the plant, the chair, the mouse. Oh, that goes with the swan. Okay. Plant, chair, the mouse here. Maybe words there. And then maybe the cat. The butterfly's still facing the wrong way. So the butterfly maybe up there. Or butterfly here. And figure out the cat. I'm gonna use the cat. So I might have the mouse, the butterfly. Oh, you can't see. The mouse, the what is that? The greenery, the bench, the butterfly. And then on the front, I would have the elephant peeking out, the swan leading us into the book, into the story. What y'all think? Can you push it back off the die? Oh, you're talking about something else. What y'all think? Now I have words. I have to figure out what sentiments and stuff I want. Oh, snap. Where did you? I lost my. There we go. It's part of the purse too. Yeah. So I decide where that's gonna go. Maybe up here. Maybe there. Cute. Okay, let's start assembling. I like how he can just tuck in there. That was almost perfect. Looks good to you. Hey, if it looks good to you, it looks good to me. And texture's gonna be rain. Why can't texture be all that glitter that's hanging out right there? You know, I feel like that's texture. Or in wait, textile is touch. That is the definition of textile. So, hold on. Let me check something. In design. Okay. Surviving the paper. So paper is textile. I asked. Hang on. Is yeah. Boom. Too easy. Yeah. It's it's manufactured and it says paper is a type of textile, especially in fiber arts. It's made from fibers like cellulose, similar to fabric, but it's usually distinguished in woven cloth, modern paper textiles are even engineered to be sewn and worn, blurring lines further. So it can be considered. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, you're right. It does mean manufactured, but in I was thinking since since we oh I mean that since we look at like even the papers in here, I think I was thinking of texture. Um, then that to me is kind of textile paper, but it's paper is considered. So I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna try not to read too much into it. I'm just go with it. And paper is manufactured. But I'm one of those people too who are hard on challenges, and I'm like, would I accept that? Like, if I wanted this to be a challenge, I'm gonna prop the duck up. Oh, but I'm using foam because I'm propping it up in that texture. That that I that was perfect. All right, let me grab my. I'm using the foam. Y'all see it. Y'all see it on live. So I am using. That should be textile. Foam fabric is a textile. Yes. Okay. And I'm gonna say I googled it, and it says it right there. And also, Mariala said it. So it is better than asking for an 8 week extension on a class that I just decided not to go to. You're right. Foam. Yeah. And the duck is leading us into the book. He's peeking out like peekaboo, doop, and then we get a story. Okay. So now we go into the story mode. And we have a mouse sitting in a chair. And we have some greenery from the earth. We have a butterfly from the sky. All right, let's see. I also one thing I always only glue the bottom at first because just in case I change my mind. I had to learn that after changing my mind so many times. And I'll prop this up on the phone. For a stranger, down. Oh, buddy. Woo! Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Go. Then I think I'll put the little cute mouse right there. She can sit directly on the bench. But before I do that, something's going to make me I'm just gonna do her little shadow. And then I'll blend it out. Okay. One second. Love that mouse. I do too. So it's Dina. Dina is one of Gina K's artists, and she's my favorite. Oh my gosh. I buy everything of hers that Gina had. I love her. I love her work. I love her character. I'm into cute characters. And there we go. I love this mouse. Oops. Yeah. Tammy, if you're ever looking and you go to Gina's site and you type Dina, Dina, you'll see all of her work that Gina has. And some of it's on clearance right now, like unbelievable. I think the mouse actually might be on clearance right now. Yeah, yeah. One of my now I don't know how long it's gonna be there, but it's on clearance for a ridiculous price. I think like the whole stamp set's $9.99, and then the matching dies are between $6 to $9.99. Like it's crazy. That ain't what I paid for it, but that's what it is right now. And then her snowman sold out like crazy. I was gonna grab that. Okay, so I don't have to do the rain. Although I did want to do the rain because I wanted um like I might do that. Yeah, real quick. Might run that through real quick. You like the penguin too? I love the penguin. Oh my gosh. Yes. I was like, oh, I'm getting this, and it was gone. Even and you saw like the die sold out before the penguin did, before the stamp set. I was like, how that happened? But boo. I was so upset. So upset, y'all. So upset. Oh, you got it? Wait, did you hold on? You order from Gina because she seems oh yeah, she is very nice. Very nice. And that was one of the things that hooked me on her too, because she she is wonderful. Like from what I can see. Now, people may have stories. I don't know them. I never heard of them, but um, to me, it's been wonderful. All right, I'm gonna bring that in. I like the little rain because that represents the part when he talked about the rain. I wanted the sentiments too. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh, I gotta grab that. And it was gone. It was gone, I tell you. But like I said, I didn't know she had pages and pages. That's a lot of love on there. So I said, if it's still there, it's meant for me to have it. If it's not, it won't be there. Which is a hard game for me to play sometimes. But I played it. What happened? Hang on. There we go. Okay. I wanted those. Did anybody else watch Gina K last night? Was it? It was last night, right? Yeah, it was last night. So I don't have my cat in there yet, but and I'm probably not gonna put the cat in there. But I can use the cat on something else. Isn't she cute? Look at her. I mean, I could put the cat on the back. Actually, I can put the cat back there. Got an idea. Got an idea. Real quick. I'm gonna put the cat on the back. And you didn't get to watch it? Oh, it's so the stuff that's on sale is so good. And she designed with, what did she design with yesterday? She designed with uh what she designed? She designed with one of them. Why can't I think? Thinking is not an option for me right now. She designed with something. It was awesome. What was it? Oh yeah. I'm gonna put that in. Um well, there goes my thinking part. She designed with something that was on sale. Yeah, yep. It was a spring set. Yeah, thank you. See? That's why. That's why. Summer. Timber girl. And it was so pretty. So pretty. Now where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Am I really? I didn't even think I used that much. I guess I did. Uh, here. I have an idea. I think I used up all that color. I didn't. Quick. This one's quick. I'm gonna put the cat on the back. This. It was so pretty. Brown, brown. What the heck? Um, But I'm like you guys who are probably sitting on the fence. If it's meant to be, it'll be there. It was so gorgeous. Gosh. I just pulled that out prematurely. Did not mean to do that. We're gonna see what that cost me. I try to put everything in the same place just in case I do that. Let's see. All right. Not bad at all. Okay. Okay. Quick. Anna Griffith got me to use her set tonight. And Anyway, I hardly ever use my Anna Griffith die cutting machine because it's so big. But using it tonight and not cranking my hand and my hand not cramping up, I'm like, I'm gonna start using it more. I'm gonna have to put it on my desk. This was success. I don't even like die cutting because I don't like usually like die cutting because of all the strain it does on my hand, but like having to pump it. But I see I still love the ones you gotta pump, like that you gotta turn. All right, let me see. Let's see if my idea works. It's a vision. It does. I just wanted her to pop out of something. And that'll be the back. I have a sentiment on the top. What y'all think? Is that cute? Cute, or eh? I want these to be. Right. That's what I want to hear. Okay, so foam, where'd you go? You are a big old roll of foam. Foam. All right, let's see. I want to prop her up too. Mm-hmm. Whoop whoop. There it is. There it is. So fun. All I gotta do. Look at that. It's like a little book. It's a book purse. I don't have words in there yet, but come on. Let's see. I might use a label maker and make and just put on here Irish Rovers Unicorn Song. I might put it on like right here, Irish Rovers Unicorn Songs. So I might not have any sentiment on the front. I just keep the front like this, or I might. I don't know. And then we go in, and then we end with the little cat. Happy in the world. Yay! I finished. Woo! So excited! So excited! I I hate not finishing a project, and I want to do live more. So I'm gonna finish my projects. So I might do that whenever. If I'm taking a long time to finish a project, I just go live after. It's like the after party, you know? All right, let's see. There's 5 of you still here. Woohoo, thank you for hanging out with me. Oh my goodness, and finishing my project with me. I appreciate that. I knew Tamara was coming, but the fact that the rest of you came was awesome. Makes me so right here in the ticker, gets me right there in the ticker in the heart. All right, so that is my final project for Craft Roulette for after. I gotta add another A. It's the after. Um, this is my one of my cards for tomorrow. The old and new, all the stuff that I used. Most of it was new. There was some old. This purse that was brand new, so that serves my hop. Also, my craft roulette card. It serves the challenge for tonight for our after crafter. So that's kind of cool. I got finished. I'm so excited. I am so loved. I am so loved by you and you and you and you. Absolutely. I appreciate you guys. Oh my goodness. Let me come up so I can show you my I can show you my face. My face, guys. My face. Hang on. Which camera? Camera up. Oh, there I am. So, all right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. That was awesome. Oh my gosh, I got a card finished. Then it's interesting. I have been saying that I wanted to come on and just come on at random at times because I'll create something and somebody will say, "Hey, why didn't you record that? Or why didn't you such and such? Or why do you know? How did you do that?" And I was like, I would record it, but I just go in and do it. And so I am going to try to do these more often. I love it, even if it's just me in there, like on YouTube, I'll do it because what happens is if anybody wants me to record it, it's not gonna happen. Like if I record this, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna edit and I'm not gonna wait for the video to like it's the whole thing. So I won't do it, but I'll do lives and then they sit out there and then whoever watches it can watch it or not. So I 100% appreciate you guys. Absolutely. I'll always share my thought process. It is a triple threat card. So awesome. So excited. So and I do hops every day. So yeah, so every now and then I will just come in and just impromptu live just so that I can create something and we can chat at the same time or what have you. So yay, Mal. Yo, Mal's a trooper. She hung in there, which is awesome. 'Cause I know usually she's tired about this time. So I totally appreciate you guys hanging out. And I will post it in the Happy Creatives groups for sure. If you guys aren't a part of that group or if you're not in there, please join. Happy Creatives. Honestly, all of this other stuff, I don't know why that's there. Let me show you. This is what this should look like. Let me edit that. It should just say Happy Creatives. All the other stuff is because of YouTube and all the other sites that there we go. This is what it should look like. So this is the group Happy Creatives. So you can go there, join, and I'll be sharing stuff there as well. And then this is the Making Cards with Friends gallery. They have to name it so that it stops showing these numbers and it'll say Making Cards with Friends gallery. But that is the mother group of all of this, which is awesome. And they fostered a really, really cool community. And I'm on Instagram. So if you are, where's my Instagram? I don't see it. I am on Instagram. I'm happy97, HAPPIE 97. And that's where I also post my cards and stuff. So if you would be so kind, join me there as well. But in the meantime, again, I appreciate you all for coming. I do this from the heart and just to hang out and have a good time with you guys and chat with you, learn a bit about you, you learn a bit about me, and we're just hanging out. Um, Again, all products. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I just do this because I love it. Everything I got, I bought. So I wish though, listen, if you are listening, all of you Gina K's and all them, and you're like, hey, I wonder if she'd want to be on my design team. Maybe, maybe. Contact me. All right, Tammy. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Um, and until tomorrow night, when we will be on at 8:30, it'll be me and Christy. And we'll be doing a Christmas themed card because that is what Thursday nights are at 8:30. It'll always be Christmas themed because that's my favorite holiday, and that's the holiday that reminds me of my dad, and that was his favorite holiday, and so anything to honor him, I'm gonna do. So there you have it. So yeah, and then of course, then the cycle starts over again with Friday night is Lynn. If you guys aren't following LV, Lynn Handcrafted, me, Christy, Melissa, we're regulars on there. So we're usually on there 3 times out of the month. So I'll be on there this Saturday at 5 Eastern, next Saturday at 5 Eastern, Saturday after that at 5 Eastern. Um, I think I think it's 3. It might be 2. And then the last week I don't do, that's usually their mystery card challenge, and I'm just not there yet. So but I am there otherwise, and so it's Christy and so it's Melissa. So definitely follow that. And then Sunday night we start over again where we do making cards with friends and all that fun stuff. So until next time, ta-ta for now. Thank you guys for hanging out. You guys are wonderful and you rock. And I appreciate you. And that heart right there, that big old heart, that's for you. See that? You. All right. Until next time, thank you, wonderful people. Have a wonderful night. Ta-ta.